Welcome everybody to a brand new Blu-ray and DVD out and about video today, and this week sees the release of the animated adventure sequel How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World hitting store shelves, along with the dramatic comedy The Upside, the romantic comedy Isn't It Romantic, as well as Crank is getting a 4K upgrade, and Kino Lorber is releasing a special edition Blu-ray of the presidential biopic Nixon, plus much, much more. So let's go and see the deals, exclusives, and we're at our first location, Walmart. So let's go in and see what they got. Alright everybody, we are in at Walmart here with this display for How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. Not half bad right here, guys. And the first thing I'm seeing is they have the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital of How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World for $29.96 here. They also have the Blu-ray DVD and digital for $24.96 and the DVD digital for $19.96. They also have over here, guys, they have this exclusive limited edition gift set, Blu-ray, DVD, digital, Funko Pop keychains. Includes Toothless and Light Fairy right there. Actually not bad. Kind of looks cool, honestly. I know Walmart does a lot of these Funko Pop keychains. Actually not bad at all right here. Very cool. I'll turn that over. Not bad at all. And that is also for $29.96 as well. And they also have here, they have a trilogy of all three of the How to Train Your Dragon movies on DVD as well, guys. Not bad here on DVD. It's not Blu-ray, but DVD not bad either there. And they have that as well, the DVD set for $29.96 as well. So 4K is $29.96, the gift set is $29.96, and the trilogy set is $29.96 as well. And I got a chance to watch this on Amazon Prime, and truth be told, guys, I have not seen the other How to Train Your Dragon movies. I know I really should have watched them, but I was curious to watch it for the out and about, and quite honestly, I really enjoyed this movie quite a bit, guys. You know, I'm not really huge into animated movies, but I'm glad I gave this a chance. This is a really well done movie, man. I love the characters. I love the designs of the dragons. I thought it was really creative. I love the world. A lot of really likable characters. I think the animation looks gorgeous. Really, a lot of really wonderful stuff with this movie, guys. And again, I haven't seen the other two movies, so I don't really know the relationship building and what all these characters went through in the last couple movies, but I will say this much: this is a really great kids movie, man. A really fantastic one. It's great for kids, adults like myself. I really found a lot of enjoyment in it as well. It's just really beautiful looking, great characters, and again, the designs of the dragons are absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, man, I really enjoyed this one quite a bit. So for me, I mean, I definitely have to watch the other two films, but I'm going to tell you guys right now, this is really well worth it, guys. And for me, you know, I would highly recommend this. It wasn't on my radar when it hit in theaters, and now I kind of wish I saw it on the big screen. So well done, guys. Really worth your time in a big bad way. I really like this one quite a bit. Yeah, if you guys get a chance, you guys should definitely give it a look, man. Really honestly should. I definitely got to get up on it too. Not bad at all, guys. Very well worth it. As is all of the selection that they have. Not bad at all. Even the DVD comes with a slipcover. Very cool stuff here, guys. Alright, let's see what else Walmart has in store. Alright, guys, we're over in this section of Walmart over here, and they have nothing else new to show off this week. Literally everything is absolutely bare over here, guys. They do not have The Upside. They do not have Isn't It Romantic. They have none of the new independent releases. Nothing at all over here at all. They do have a little bit of the How to Train Your Dragon over here, but not too much else. I told you guys that they were actually redoing their whole media section, so I think they're still in a transition period. They're not putting up a lot of the new stock or anything, which is a real shame right now. But yeah, there's actually nothing else to show off other than How to Train Your Dragon, which is a real shame. Yeah, I was not expecting this, guys, but sometimes you never know until you actually walk into some place, especially when they're renovating the whole media section. All right, I guess that's it. Okay guys, so let me show you this before I leave Walmart here. Now I told you that they were renovating the whole media section here, guys. And it seems like they're almost done, but again, they're still like waiting to put a lot of the media up and everything. So they have this whole stretch here, right here. Whole stretch, if you can see. This whole one aisle stretch, right here. And it's only one aisle. So the last time I believe they had like 2 or 3 aisles worth of media, physical media. Now they only have one. I mean, it's a huge, huge stretch of an aisle. I mean, a huge stretch of it, but it's only one aisle now. So they did end up shrinking the physical media down. I kind of figured they probably would, guys, to be perfectly honest with you. And I did talk to one of the nice old ladies here in the physical media section, and she did say that they told her to not put up any of the other media today, that they're still figuring out to place certain things and where stuff goes, and so they don't want them to do that quite yet. So that is why the media, the rest of the media, is not out other than How to Train Your Dragon. But as you can see, they definitely did shrink down the media. It is a big, long stretch of an aisle, but again, it's only one aisle. That is it. Yeah, I kind of knew it, guys. I figured we would not get as much media anymore at some of these stores, and now my prediction is unfortunately becoming true. But yeah, that's what's going on with Walmart right now. I mean, it looks nice. It looks like they're going to do a good job when it's all full and filled up. But right now, not so much. And again, we don't have any really great selection here at Walmart, guys, unfortunately. I hate to say it, this week for Walmart is kind of a bust. At least my Walmart. Alright guys, let's hit the next location and see what they got. Alright everybody, we are at our second location, Target. Now, some of you are probably going to be like, well, why didn't I go to a second Walmart location, which I've done in the past? And to be honest with you guys, I was considering it, but I'm sort of becoming, around here, I'm sort of becoming sort of like public enemy number one, especially when it comes to Walmarts. Because if you remember last couple weeks ago, I went into a second Walmart and pretty much they like busted me for like being there, and they were like, hey, you can't film, you need to go to the PR department and get clarification and approval and whatnot. So to go back to another Walmart and get kicked out again is not exactly something that I want to do, guys. So I figured if this Walmart really doesn't have anything new to show off or to offer, well, unfortunately, we're just going to have to wait till next week to see if they, well, either A, restock the shelves, or B, actually be done with this reset. They said it would be about another week and a half to 2 weeks. So I'm assuming by next Tuesday, it will all be taken care of. It'll all be cleared up. So fingers crossed on that one, guys. But, you know, it's still honestly, I guess I'm confused by it, because why would they tell somebody to not put the media out? Like, wouldn't you want people to buy it? I mean, I know you're still working on how you want it all set up and where you want certain things, and trust me, I get all that. Trust me, I do. But, you know, before I started the video at Walmart, and even after, I saw people grabbing copies of How to Train Your Dragon 3. I saw all of them, people grabbing copies of that. I assume people would grab copies of Upside or Isn't It Romantic or something like that. I mean, wouldn't you want to sell the product? Again, I understand it. I get that they're not quite finished with things and they want to, get that all taken care of first. I totally get it. But at the same time, you would think they would put it out. I'm assuming the old lady that put up the media last week, she might have gotten yelled at because there was nothing out, and she just kind of told me that they told her and she had to listen to them. So I'm like, okay. That being said, now that we're at Target, I'm hoping we see a hell of a lot more than we did over at Walmart, guys. I'm hoping that we see all of the new releases that came out this week, on top of hopefully another exclusive, because that was really cool to see an exclusive at Walmart with the Funko Pop keychain. So I'm hoping for that as well. So let's hope for all the brand new releases on top of maybe a cool exclusive for How to Train Your Dragon. Well, let's hope for all of it, guys. Let's head into Target and see what they got to show off. All right, everybody, we are in a Target here with this display for How to Train Your Dragon, the hidden world right here. Very, very nice. And the first thing I'm seeing is they have the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital for $24.99. They also have the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital for $29.99. And they have the DVD digital right here for $19.99 as well. And truth be told, guys, I was really interested in checking this movie out, at least trying to check the series out, because this is such a huge franchise, man. When I've done the out and abouts over the years, I've seen like they have like holiday specials and animated TV shows and so much like little animated short films, and this is a huge popular franchise, man. And I was really shocked when this was going to be the last movie, because I'm like, that's really bold, man, because a lot of studios nowadays, to be honest with you, they keep these franchises going forever, man. I mean, they really do. They milk it for everything it's worth. So I was really shocked when they're like, yeah, this is the last one. We're making it a trilogy, and yeah, hopefully we ended it in the right way. And, truth be told, again, I haven't watched the first two movies, but I think they really ended it in a fantastic way, guys. I was really happy with this, man. And it just definitely makes me want to go back and check out the other two films. Not only that, but it kind of makes me want to check out the animated short films and the TV series and everything. It really honestly does. And I got to give them a lot of respect for ending the franchise in a right way. It feels complete to me. It feels like it's a satisfying ending. Even though, again, I haven't watched the other ones, it feels like it's a fitting end to this series, especially for kids who have grown up with it. Honestly, guys, I was really shocked by this one. I thought it was really, really well done, and definitely worth your time and for your kids' time for sure, guys. Definitely. I don't see any exclusives or anything over here, but we'll definitely keep on looking, guys. But yeah, not bad selection so far. Let's see what else Target's got. Alright, guys, we are in this section of Target, and the first thing I'm seeing over here is they have the DVD of Drunk Parents for $14.99. Do not know anything about this one, guys. With Alec Baldwin and Selma Hayek. Uncorked and Unhinged. Okay. What is this one about, guys? Okay, I mean, it's actually not a bad synopsis. It kind of looks, it could be kind of funny, but it's from the co-writer of Grown Ups and Grown Ups 2, which doesn't give me a lot of hope, guys. I really like Alec Baldwin. I like Selma Hayek quite a bit. It could be either goofball or it could be kind of clever and funny. I guess it all depends. I mean, it's kind of a cool pairing of Baldwin and Hayek, though. And like I said, I do like a really good comedy, but not sure about this one, though, guys. Again, it does look interesting. I will admit that. Drunk Parents. Not bad at all. Or, well, could be interesting or it could be bad. You just never know with these straight-to-DVD ones. You know what I'm saying? Not bad, though. Then over here I am seeing they have the DVD of The Upside for $17.99 and the Blu-ray DVD and digital for $22.99 right here, guys. And I got a chance to watch this on Amazon Prime, and I honestly really enjoyed it, guys. I didn't know what I was exactly expecting, because I saw the trailers and I didn't go and see it in the movie, and the reason being is, well, you guys know I'm not a really big fan of Kevin Hart, to be honest with you, so I kind of skipped it. But watching it on Amazon Prime, because I actually watched it with my girlfriend, and we were just sitting there on the couch watching it, and we were really enjoying the movie, man. It's very heartfelt, has great funny and comedic moments. The acting is really phenomenal here. Bryan Cranston does a great job. So does Kevin Hart. It's crazy. This is actually based on a true story, man. It really, honestly is. It's just a really well told film. Everybody does a really great job. There's really great dramatic moments and funny moments, and it just really feels just very genuine. I really enjoyed this one a lot. I wasn't prepared to actually like it the way I did, but yeah, man, I was actually really loving this one quite a bit. And I think it's well worth your time, guys. Even if you're not really a fan of Kevin Hart, I would give it a chance because it's a whole different side of Kevin Hart that you've never seen before, man. He really does a great dramatic job in this movie. And yeah, it really gives me hope for his dramatic work in the future. I really enjoyed this one, man. I really did. Honestly, that definitely give it a chance. One of the best, more dramatic comedy films I've seen in quite a while. Yeah, man, I like this one quite a bit, guys. Really did. Then over here, I'm seeing they have the DVD of Isn't It Romantic for $15.99 and the Blu-ray DVD and digital for $22.99 right here, guys. Now, I ended up watching this one on Amazon Prime, and, well, I'm not gonna lie because you guys know I'm not a really big fan of Rebel Wilson. I just don't really think she's all that funny. I actually like the idea of the movie. I like the idea of it kind of playing on the tropes and the cliches of romantic comedies and sort of playing it for laughs. And some of it works and some of it doesn't. There's a lot of comedy that they're throwing at the wall, and some of it is actually really funny, and some of it is kind of groan worthy. I like what they do though. I like how they play with sort of the romantic comedy rules. It's a really great plot. It's a really great idea, and I like the message at the end about, loving yourself and you don't actually need anybody in your life, and I like that idea behind it. I just don't know if the movie's actually the best. I think there's better, more clever romantic comedies out there that sort of twist the whole like romantic comedy genre. This is still okay, but it's not great though. For a rainy day, I'd say you probably watch it, but again, I think there is better romantic comedies out there, but this one is clever in its own way. Give it a chance if you want to, guys. Alright, guys, that does it for this section. Let's see if Target has anything else to show off. Alright, guys, we're over in this section of Target over here, and they do have an exclusive for How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World right here for $27.99, and this exclusive gift set, Blu-ray, DVD, digital, and Dragon Wings. Looks like it's for the little kids right there, kind of like a cape that looks like dragon wings or something. Actually not half bad for your little kids here to grab as far as like something to sort of enjoy while watching the movie. Not better. I kind of like probably the Funko Pop keychains a little bit better, honestly, but this doesn't look bad though. Doesn't look bad at all, and actually different artwork from what we have seen, which is not bad either. If you guys are interested in a Target exclusive, they do have one here. Not bad at all. And the next thing over here I am seeing is they have the DVD of Les Miserables for $19.99, and this came out this week as well, and it's a new adaptation of Les Miserables from PBS. And God, it's got a lot of great actors: Dominic West, David Oyelowo, Lily Collins, Olivia Colman. God, great friggin' actors, man. Awesome. I've seen a couple of adaptations of Les Miserables. I saw that one with Hugh Jackman, which was really phenomenal, man. Fantastic one. I really love that one quite a bit. And there's another one with, I think Liam Neeson is in it as well. And that one wasn't bad either. That's a pretty decent adaptation of Les Miserables also. I don't know how this adaptation is. I know every few years they kind of adapt it again, whether it's for like TV or whether it's for like the big screen or something. They tend to like do more with like this material. It's kind of like sort of the Shakespeare stuff. They keep on like making like newer adaptations of it every so often. I do like the story, and definitely you have to be a really great singer to be in this And I think most of these actors would definitely do a great job. You know what actor I was just thinking of who was in Les Miserables, the Hugh Jackman one, who was terrible as a singer? And that was, oh man, what's his name? Oh God, I'm forgetting his name now. He was really, really terrible in that movie, man. Oh, Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe, yeah. Russell Crowe was really terrible in that movie, dude. I mean, he wasn't terrible acting wise, but he was terrible singing wise. He can't sing to save his life, man. So you definitely have to be a really great singer to actually pull this off. But if you guys have seen this adaptation, definitely let me know. Great actors though. Probably worth at least checking out once. Then the other thing over here I'm seeing is they have these slip covers here, guys. All these different slip covers here for some of the movies here. For some of them are $10, some of them are $24.99, $10, $7.50, 15. Yeah, a bunch of them are different. Now they all have different slip covers to them. And it comes with the Godzilla King of the Monsters movie cache up to $8. So that's the 2014 Godzilla film. That's actually not a bad slipcover right there. You have that. You have Kong Skull Island. You have Rampage. You have Ready Player One. Some of them look similar to the other like slipcovers that they did in the past when the movies came out. Also have the Meg. And you have a DVD of Blade Runner 2049 right here. So a lot of them are the same side of style slipcovers from when they got released the first time, except for maybe like more of them are more blue like this one, or other ones are more orange like Kong Skull Island or Godzilla. But that's actually really cool. And if you haven't picked up any of the titles yet, well, you're in luck. It comes with $8 movie cash towards Godzilla. And by the way, that Godzilla movie does look really, really cool, guys. So that one definitely looks like something to definitely watch. So yeah, I would definitely pick some of these up if you're definitely a fan of them. And I know you guys really love your different kind of artwork slipcovers, so that is really cool as well, guys. Not bad there as well. All right, well, some really cool stuff this week. A lot to show off, guys. All right. Let's head out. Quite a bit to show off at Target this week, guys. Pleasantly surprised indeed. I really like the selection this week. I like some really different and independent titles that I was not expecting to see as well. We even got another exclusive for How to Train Your Dragon 3. Yeah, man, consider me a very happy man, especially those different artwork slipcovers to promote Godzilla King of the Monsters. Was not expecting that here at Target as well, but they've been doing some really interesting exclusives with slipcovers of recent. So yeah, I guess add more to the list. Really, really awesome stuff here at Target, guys. I really enjoyed all of it. Let's head to the next location and see what other surprises are on the way. Let's get going. All right, everybody, we are at our third and final location, the Beast Best Buy. But before we go in, guys, I wanted to talk a little bit about a couple trailers that I saw. The first one, Angel Has Fallen. The third in the, I don't even know what we're calling this. Is it the Fallen trilogy? I have no idea. And I have to admit, you know, I watched the first movie and, you know, there were like two competing White House films at that time. There was this one with Gerard Butler, and there was the other one with like Jamie Foxx and everything. And I was like, oh, okay, this one is actually probably the better of the two. And I liked it. I thought it was a decent action movie with Butler in it. And I was like, okay, cool, it's good. I like it. Never once in a million years did I ever think we were going to get a sequel to that. There was never any. I was like, really? I saw the sequel, and I was like, okay, it's good. It's not bad. You know, I kind of like it. And then I thought, well, that's it. We're not going to get anything else, and I guess stupid me, right? Because we've now got the third, and the trailer doesn't look half bad, guys. I mean, basically, it's Gerard Butler being accused of assassinating the president, and basically he's in jail, and now he's got to end up escaping to clear his name and stop the real assassination of the president to happen, and all of the action and kick-assery that happens from there, guys. I guess I'll watch it. I mean, I'm looking kind of forward to it. I mean, I just never thought in a million years we would get a third film to make a trilogy out of this whole thing. I mean, I guess they're that popular. I guess they are. I mean, I like Gerard Butler. Gerard Butler's a very kick-ass guy at times. I do like him at certain points. He's done good with this role. I like him in it. I like seeing Morgan Freeman back. I mean, these movies years down the line are going to be on USA or TNT or something, years down the line. They're not, the most spectacular action movies you've ever seen, but they're also not the worst either. I'm looking forward to it. It looks decent. The one thing I was surprised by, guys, I will admit, is seeing fucking Nick Nolte in the trailer. Man, I was not expecting seeing Nick Nolte in that movie, man. Me and my friends were in the theater and we saw the trailer for Angel Has Fallen. Nick Nolte comes on the screen and we're all like, what the fuck? Like, Nick Nolte? Like, we're like, damn, it's been a while since we've seen him. Like, holy shit. Yeah, man, it's been quite a while, but good to see him doing more work too. Yeah, I'm interested in it. We'll see where it goes, but yeah, the third and final one in the trilogy. Crazy enough. Then the other one I saw the second trailer for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the 9th film from Quentin Tarantino, and I told you guys before that I don't usually watch second trailers, and the reason why is because I don't like to have so much information, because I find a lot of second trailers spoil a lot of stuff, so I kind of back off from that. But this one I wanted to watch because there wasn't a lot of information from the first trailer. And honestly, I was really pleasantly surprised, guys, because I thought it had more information, but it did not spoil the movie at all, which I really liked. I liked that you really got to delve into more of what the actual story is going to be about. The idea of Leonardo DiCaprio playing this aging actor who feels like his career is over. Brad Pitt being the stunt double, who's with him all the way, apparently, a very loyal stunt double. I guess doesn't care about work, but whatever. And you have a lot of other characters along the way, and they meet up with Sharon Tate, played by Margot Robbie, and of course somehow Manson is involved in this. I mean, I know the Manson connection because of Sharon Tate, so I get that. I just don't know how Manson connects with Leonardo DiCaprio's character and Brad Pitt's character. I have really no idea where he fits into that. I'm kind of curious to find out what happens. I really am, guys. And there seems to be a lot of really interesting people and cameos in here, man. Like, you've got Kurt Russell in here, which it would be really cool, by the way, if Kurt Russell was playing Stuntman Mike. That would be really cool if he was doing that from one of the previous Quentin Tarantino films. That would be like, dude, that would be awesome if he did. I don't know whether he's going to, but that would be really awesome here. Al Pacino is in this. Luke Perry's in this thing. It might have been the last thing he ever did. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of really great actors in this thing. The story looks really interesting. I'm very intrigued by the Manson aspect. I don't know where they're going to go with it. There's a lot of stuff I really like about this trailer. And again, they didn't give a lot away either, which is something I also really like too. It looks really cool. I don't love all of Quentin Tarantino's movies. I like more earlier Tarantino, but I will admit though that I always look forward to watching it and seeing all the cool stuff that he does in his movies. So it's one I'm definitely looking forward to, and it's definitely on my radar, guys. Let me know what you think of the two trailers. In the meantime, let's go into the Beast and see what goodies they have to show us. Alright everybody, we are in at Best Buy here with this display for How to Train Your Dragon right here. The Hidden World, not half bad at all. And the first thing I'm seeing here is they have the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray digital of How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World for $29.99. The Blu-ray DVD and digital for $17.99 right here. And I was thinking, this is a really great sort of sword and sorcery, fantasy, dragon adventure for little kids, kind of before they get into some of the heavier stuff. You know, there's some really cool ones for kids, like older kids, like something like Crawl or Harry Potter, stuff like that, stuff that really kind of really opens kids' imaginations up, which is really cool. And I feel like this one is definitely one for like little kids to kind of get them into that stuff. I mean, you're not going to throw them right into Game of Thrones. I mean, shit, man. That would be interesting. But no, this looks like a really fun film, and it definitely was. And it just opens up kids' imaginations. And you know, sometimes I look at these animated movies as sort of like, I don't want to say a cash grab, but almost like, you know, well, kids are going to go see it anyway, so we're not going to really make the movie all that really clever or smart or interesting. We're just going to plop it out in theaters and kids are going to eat it up. But honestly, this one is really great, guys, and it really is one of those movies where it really just opens up kids' imaginations, and it really shows them just a great friendship between humans and animals, kind of like, you know, a boy and his dog. It really is great, guys, and honestly, it's definitely an easy recommendation. Shocked because I'm not usually the animated guy, but there you go. You know, not bad at all. And you get here quite a bit. You get 2 short films. You get Deleted Scenes, The Dragon Sheep Chronicles, Welcome to New Burg, man, a ton of featurettes here, feature commentary, and much more. Wow, man, there is a lot of features on this sucker. Definitely worth your time if you are a fan of this series to definitely pick it up, guys, for sure. I don't see any exclusives or anything over here. I see the Blu-ray, I see the 4K of the first and second film, but not any exclusives. But we'll definitely keep on looking if there's anything else to look at, guys. Let's check out the rest of Best Buy and see what they got to show off. Alright, guys, we are over in this section of Best Buy, and the first thing that I'm seeing over here is they do have the DVD digital of How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World, for $19.99 right here. So you do have the DVD of that, and there actually is an exclusive over here, guys. They have a 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray digital only at Best Buy Steelbook here for $34.99, and that's a really nice Steelbook, man. I like that one a lot, with him riding the dragon and sort of his younger self in like the water. Wow, really nice, man. That's a really good one. Kind of like that one quite a bit. You can kind of see what it looks like on the inside there. I'll kind of move up closer. Yeah, not bad at all. This is a really, really great Steelbook, guys. Man, it's kind of cool to actually see 3 places all have exclusives. Not bad for How to Train Your Dragon here. And of course, very different artwork from here as well. Not too bad as well. Actually, really looks really kick-ass and very sweet, guys. Definitely one you'd be definitely interested in. And they also have, just so you guys know, they also have the older 4K Steelbooks of the first film and the second film as well, if you were interested in picking those up as well, both for $24.99. Not bad also. And you know, something I just thought of real quick. I was shocked that none of the actual stores had like a lenticular cover for this, because I like this would really lend itself to a really cool lenticular cover, but no, they didn't do that. I thought one of them would, but definitely not. Still really cool exclusive for How to Train Your Dragon Hidden World. Definitely get up on that if you are a fan of the movie, guys, for sure. And the next thing I'm seeing over here, guys, is they have the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital of The Upside for $22.99 right here. And again, man, color me surprised how much I really did enjoy this film. And crazy enough, I was looking this up. Do you guys realize that Chris Tucker and Chris Rock, Jamie Foxx, Idris Elba, they were all up for this role that Kevin Hart got? That is crazy, man. I like those actors. I think they probably would have did a decent job, but I really like Kevin Hart in this movie, man, because he shows off a vulnerable side of him that you haven't really seen before in any of his comedy movies. And I think he really opened up acting-wise on this one quite a bit. And look, I'm not really a fan of Kevin Hart. I've told you guys that previous times. But with this movie and that Jumanji film, I feel like I'm actually starting to like the guy a little more. Crazy enough, again, he was phenomenal in this movie. And so was Bryan Cranston, dude. I fucking love Bryan Cranston, man. Who was originally up for this role was Colin Firth. And that's crazy, man, because I like Colin Firth, but I think, again, Bryan Cranston definitely did a much better job for sure, man. Easily did. And, you know, I know there's a documentary out there about the real-life friendship between these two men. And, again, I love the chemistry between Kevin Hart and Bryan Cranston. And, again, I'll watch almost anything Bryan Cranston is in. In fact, not going to lie, the 2014 Godzilla film, wasn't a huge fan of it, but the best part about that movie, other than actually Godzilla himself, was actually Bryan Cranston. And when Bryan Cranston left the movie so fast at the beginning of the film, I was like, oh, it's all going downhill from here, baby. Bryan Cranston truly can almost do nothing wrong, guys. And yeah, he was awesome in this. Everyone was awesome. Nicole Kidman was as well. Yeah, everyone hit it out of the park. This is definitely a great movie to check out, guys. It really is. And you get a lot of stuff here. You get deleted scenes, gag reel, on-screen chemistry, Kevin and Bryan creating a story of possibility, bridging divisions, embracing positivity, presenting a different side of Kevin Hart, and a trailer. Not bad special features as well. Sometimes these releases are lacking special features, but not this time. And there was a lot of special features for this sucker. If you're a fan of the movie, definitely pick this one up. And if you haven't checked it out yet, you know what, if you're a little hesitant like I was, definitely give it a chance, guys. Then the next thing over here I'm seeing is they have the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital of Trading Paint for $17.99. Now, I did see this on Amazon Prime, I should say. And, oh, God. Oh, okay, so I will be honest. I'll be perfectly honest with you guys. A lot of the movies that John Travolta has done lately, I have not really been a fan of. He's made a lot of really poor choices, a lot of really straight to DVD and Blu-ray movies that, God, are just frankly garbage. Really are garbage, man. And this one is slightly better than those, like something like Gotti, but it's still not really great, guys. Basically, it's about a father and son racing team, and there's a falling out between them, and basically John Travolta gets back in the game of racing, and there's like this rivalry between them, you know, back and forth. It's got its moments. It's not terrible. It's just really not that great, to be honest with you. It's really piss poor for John Travolta. And, I mean, like I said, he's okay in the movie, but he's not great. It was cool to see Michael Madsen in the movie. I kind of like seeing him in it, but, yeah, other than that, I wasn't really a fan of the movie at all. And the racing scenes are really lackluster in here as well. And it's just a real damn shame because John Travolta, man, how far has that guy fallen, man? He has fallen so hard, dude. It's just a real shame because I used to really love John Travolta, and for some reason, man, he has just fallen off big time. Maybe Quentin Tarantino can put him in another movie to resurrect his career, but fuck, man, he really just went down the shitter big time. I don't know where it started, but I just know that he's in the shitter now, and I don't know if there's ever any coming back, but this one is not worth your time, guys. There's much better John Travolta movies. Granted, there's much worse, but yeah, this one is not worth your time, guys, honestly. And not even any special features, so you're paying $17.99 for a mediocre John Travolta film with no special features. Yeah, I'd pass. I'd pass hardcore. Then over here I'm seeing they have the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital of Isn't It Romantic for $22.99 right here. And truth be told, I really love romantic comedies, guys. I really do. I love a good romantic comedy. There's a ton of great ones out there. This had the potential to be something really cool, but it kind of, honestly, it kind of fell when it was close to the finish line. You know what I mean? There's some goofy moments here. There's some over-the-top acting. There's an interesting idea of, like, she's stuck in this PG-13 romantic comedy movie, and I like it. I think it's kind of a clever idea. It just didn't quite work for me. There's a lot of really great ones that have come out recently. I talked about Crazy Rich Asians. I think Crazy Rich Asians is great. There's a lot of really cool stuff, romantic comedies on Netflix, which a lot of people have recommended to me. They thought it was really cool. There's a ton of them on there. There's some really good ones out there, even old school ones like You've Got Mail and Sleepless in Seattle, When Harry Met Sally. There's so many really great ones out there. And I get it, it's playing on the tropes and a lot of cliches and, you know, doing the dance sequences and everything. And it's all cool, but I don't know if it completely works, guys. Again, maybe worth it, but on the lower tier of romantic comedies, I would honestly say, though, guys. And you get here, deleted scenes, and I Want to Dance. I guess they're just talking about the dance scenes that they did for the movie and the choreography and all that jazz. Not bad, but could have been a lot more special features. Again, I like how they dealt with the tropes and the different cliches and how they kind of spun it in a different way. But I could almost say the same for something like Clerks 2, which did some sort of romantic comedy stuff and spun it in a different way as well. Still an interesting one, but not nearly as good as it could have been, though. Definitely give it a chance if maybe you are looking for an okay romantic comedy. Other than that, that does it for this area of Best Buy. Let's see if they got anything else to look at, guys. Alright guys, we're in this section of Best Buy, and the first thing I'm seeing over here is they have the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital of Crank for $14.99 right here, guys. And oh man, do I love this fucking movie, guys. This is one wild, crazy, fucked up movie, and I loved every goddamn minute of it, guys. This is really just fun, balls to the wall film. I really enjoy this one quite a bit, man. Jason Statham is fucking phenomenal in it. Amy Smart is great too. Oh man, I remember when I first watched this movie and I couldn't believe what was on screen. I was like, holy shit, they got away with this crap? Like, goddamn, dude, it was wild. And I have the DVD and I passed it around to a lot of coworkers and I was like, hey man, you gotta watch this thing. This thing's crazy. And a lot of them are like, what the hell is this? I would explain the movie and they would be like, this is just insane. This movie can't be good. And I'm like, here, watch it. And they watched it and they were like just blown away. They're like, this thing is fucking awesome. And I'm like, yeah, I know, right? It's really cool. And I got to admit, the sequel is just as good, guys. I think the sequel is just as crazy, if not more so as well. Really out there and bizarre, but man, so fun to watch. And I believe it's Neville Dean and Taylor that did this movie. And the one regret that I have for this whole series so far, the two movies, is that we never got a third one. God, I wanted that third film. I really just wanted, you know, the character of Jason Statham there, Chet Chelios, to just go fucking balls to the wall and even more crazy. And we never got it, man. And I really wanted that third film. I know they went off and did that Gerard Butler movie Gamer, which, God, I really don't like Gamer, man. That movie's garbage. But I really hope that one day we get a Crank 3, because I really want a third movie, man. To me, I would love to cap this off with the most craziest and insane third film you could ever think of. I really want that, dude. I just think this is all kinds of fun, and it must probably look really great in 4K. You know, definitely if I were to pick this up, it definitely is an upgrade. Like I said, I only have the DVD, but man, this is a really great movie, man. Definitely worth your time, guys. Honestly, so goddamn fun. Really is. I have a blast with this one, and it's one of my favorite ones from Jason Statham by far. And you also get here, you get Shooting Crank, the stunts of Crank, Pushing Crank, and you also get a couple of 4K exclusives, Crank at Comic-Con, and more stories from Crank as well. Not bad having 4K exclusives on here too. Definitely worth the upgrade, most likely. If you guys love Jason Statham, if you guys love like weird and crazy action movies, yeah, definitely get on this, guys. This one is definitely worth it, man. Really well done. I had a fucking blast with this one, guys. Really did. Then I know a while ago that the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital of Hellboy 2: The Golden Army came out as well for $18.99 here. And you know, I know this recently got released too, and there's not much to really say about it other than I really love this. This is a really great Hellboy sequel. I think like Guillermo del Toro pushes it even more into sort of fantasy realm, and I just really love Ron Perlman as Hellboy, and Doug Jones and Selma Blair's in this as well, man. And they're all so good, and it's just a really great comic book sequel, which I don't think many people ever really talk about it being that great of a sequel, but it really truly is, quite honest with you. And I just wish, again, another one that I wish we would have got a third film for. We got that reboot that came out, which I'll talk about it when it's on the out and about, but trust me, it's garbage compared to Hellboy and Hellboy 2, man. It really is. Pales in comparison, but I just wish we would have got a third one. But Guillermo del Toro said something about how the budget would be huge and the movies didn't make enough money for people to really invest him the money. And it's a real shame because this is so inventive, and I would have loved to see what he would have done with a third film, but kind of one of those bucket list ones, kind of like Crank 3, which may not ever happen, but wish list. What can I tell you guys? But definitely worth it to check out, guys. And you get a lot of really great bonus features here, a lot of really great stuff here, all from like the Blu-ray and some other really cool stuff. And this probably also looks really great in 4K as well. Probably looks goddamn stunning, guys. Definitely worth for you guys to pick up if you're a fan of Hellboy, man. Definitely give this one a look, guys. Other than that, that does it for Best Buy here. Really good selection. All right, let's head out. Not half bad here at Best Buy this week, guys. Some really great selection of all of the new releases, some really cool exclusives, on top of some surprise independent and 4K upgrades that we did not see anywhere else. Not too bad here at the Beast, guys, and I thought there was some really great solid releases this week as well. Some really cool surprises and stuff that we saw at certain stores that we didn't see at other places. That's what you're definitely looking for when you're doing the out and about, guys, is you never really know what you're going to get from each store, even if it's not much, to some surprise titles as well. It's always a joy doing them for sure, and this week was no exception. Alright guys, let's head home and finish the video. Alright guys, so maybe home not quite yet, guys, because I decided, what the hell, I am going to go back into Walmart, guys. I'm gonna go back into Walmart, and I wanted to see if they had any more physical media. Maybe they put stuff out that wasn't there this morning. I'm taking a gamble, guys. I usually don't do this on the videos, but I thought, what the hell, I'm gonna give it a try. So let's hope that they have more media to check out. All right, wish me luck, guys. Alright guys, we are back in at Walmart here, and as you can see, there's actually stuff that is filled on the shelves this time. Crazy enough. Just goes to show you that sometimes maybe coming back is not always a bad thing. And the first thing I'm seeing over here is they have the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital of Isn't It Romantic for $22.96. They have the DVD over here for $15.96, so they do have that over here as well. They have this, they have the Upside over here, the DVD for $17.96, and the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital for $22.96 over there. They have that over here. They also have this Blu-ray, DVD, and digital for Run the Race for $17.96, and the DVD for $14.96. And that is interesting. This is only at Walmart, so I guess you can't really find this anywhere else. I'm assuming you can't. Executive producers Tim Tebow and Robbie Tebow. That's interesting. What is it? Two desperate brothers willing to sacrifice today for a better tomorrow, realizing what is injury. Very sort of inspirational sports story kind of movie. I have not heard of this one at all. You'll only be able to find it at Walmart. The only person I know in here is McKelty Williamson. That's about it. You get a few featurettes, not bad. Yeah, I have no idea about this, guys. I have no idea at all. It's a inspirational sports movie. I mean, there's some really great ones like Remember the Titans and a couple other ones, but never heard of this one. If you guys have, definitely let me know. Run the Race. Interesting. From Tim Tebow. I guess he's getting into the producing movies. I guess, obviously, his football career didn't work out, so movies, maybe? I don't know. Next thing over here I am seeing is they have American Exit, the DVD for $12.96 right here, with Dane Cook. Man, I haven't seen Dane Cook in anything in quite a long time. When your time is up, there's no running away. Man, it's been a long time since I've seen Dane Cook in anything, ain't gonna lie. A son he barely knows, a father he'll never forget. Incredible. True story, okay. Serious crime thriller stars Dane Cook. Time running out, he flees. That is interesting, okay. Very interesting, sort of almost dark sort of drama with Dane Cook. who I would have never expected to be in a dark drama. Dingo's more of like a comedian guy, but I noticed he hasn't gotten a lot of work in a long time. I don't know whether like he like pissed somebody off, like a big like studio person or whatnot, but I haven't been seeing him doing anything, man. It's been a long ass time. Kind of cool to see him doing dramatic work, but yeah, I'm not sure about this one, guys. American Exit. It's weird. Next thing over here I'm seeing is they have the DVD of Lifelike for $12.96 right here from the producer of Salt and Premonition. That looks interesting. Lifelike. They're too human to be perfect. He's too perfect to be human. Interesting. Very futuristic. What is this? And futuristic thrillers. Interesting. A sci-fi futuristic thriller. I don't know about this one, guys. I mean, the cover doesn't look really good. It kind of looks almost like a half-assed cover. You know what I'm saying? And there's some really good sci-fi thrillers out there, but I don't know if this is going to be one of them. For me, I would probably say skip it. It doesn't really, like, if I'm like blind buying and I just pass by this, it doesn't look like it intrigues me anything. It doesn't really catch my eye. You know what I'm saying? It could be good, but some of these sci-fi thrillers straight to DVD don't always work. Yeah, I'd probably skip it though, guys. Let me know if you've seen it though. Next thing over here, I'm seeing the DVD of Big Brother for $12.96 with Donnie Yen. Big Brother, friend, teacher, protector. What is this? Big Brother, what the hell is this? This is Donnie Yen stars a former. Oh yeah, okay. It's kind of like you know how Arnold did like Kindergarten Cop? Yeah. So it's kind of like Kindergarten Cop, but instead of like little kids, it's teenagers. Okay. I mean, and Donnie Yen's gotta like kick people's ass and then, you know, deal with teen drama in high school or some kind of bull. Yeah, I don't know about this. This looks terrible, dude. I mean, to be fair, Arnold Schwarzenegger pulled off the I'm a cop and I'm in school kind of thing, but that was because it was a little kid that was funny. I don't know about Donnie Yen, man. I mean, he's cool. He's a kick-ass motherfucker, but I don't know at all if this is gonna work or not. It says Dead Poets Society meets Special ID. Okay, that's really weird. Yeah, this one looks really odd, guys. Big Brother. It could be interesting, but I'm gonna take a wild guess and say no. Then over here, I am seeing they have Boo for $12.96. What is this? From the executive producer of Insidious. Look at that. You've been chosen. Whoa. Look at that. That is scary, dude. Look at the fucking blood coming out of that. Damn. I've heard of Medea's Boo, but a struggling family's true test of the rise of strange game. Oh, what are these people thinking? Never, ever play a weird, strange game that's on your doorstep. Never. Okay, that's like one of the like first rules, man. Never do that shit. Of course they're getting killed, man. Stupid ass characters fucking doing that. Give me a break. Look at that dude. Way like a fucking black shit coming out of their mouth. I don't know. You know, it could be cool. It could be kind of cool and unique, sort of horror thing. I like the cover though, with the shroud over the person's face with the blood. I like that. I just don't know if the movie's good. It could be kind of one of those stupid movies though. I mean, I'm all about horror. You guys know that, but maybe. I mean, I like Insidious, but this doesn't really seem like it piques my interest. However, though, if I was blind buying this and passing by, this might be a blind buy, though. Next thing over here I am seeing is they have... What else do they have over here, guys? There's actually some other stuff over here. Ah, yes. They have Hoarders, the DVD for $9.96 right here. This looks really Really interesting. I like the cover. It's a weird horror comedy of a group of washed-up reality TV stars cook up the premise for the most epic reality series ever, Extreme the Haunted Hoarders. Oh, and then it's all like haunted and everything, and they gotta escape, and it's sort of the horror comedy of it. Yeah, honestly, that could be kind of funny. I kind of like that. It could be kind of low budget and terrible, but it has the potential to actually be really funny and kind of unique. I would definitely be up for that in a big bad way, though. I like the idea behind it. Not sure whether the movie's good, but I like the idea. That could be cool, though. And I like the cover, man. The cover is like, you again pass by and you're like, huh, hoarders. Okay. That could be interesting. I definitely have to maybe look this one up, guys. Definitely let me know if you've seen Hoarders. That's interesting. Then over here, I'm also seeing they have Nuns, the DVD for $9.96 right here. Deadly Confession. I like that cover, guys. I like that cover a lot. Look where she's got kind of like, a puppet on a string kind of thing. Nice. I like that one a lot. These weird straight to DVD horror films that Walmart gets, always fun. Welcome to the strange world of the Dr. Rouge, a psycho with more. Oh, that's interesting. You know what, guys? It actually does kind of look weird and very like fucked up, but I kind of like it though, man. I really do. It kind of looks very weird and odd, but you know what? To be perfectly honest, though. See, I'm not sure because these straight to DVD ones could be crap, but Nun's Deadly Confessions kind of looks interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I like I just like the cover, man. The cover really intrigues me. And I don't know, the Nun kind of sucked though. The Nun was not really great though, honestly. It's kind of lackluster, but it looks kind of cool. Very sinister and dark. I would definitely be down for this one. Let me know if you guys have seen Nuns. Interesting. Other than that, guys, that is it over here. Quite honestly, though, I'm actually really happy that I came back to Walmart because I wasn't sure whether they were going to have anything. But surprise, surprise, they, you never know until you walk back in. But very happy, man, that I came back in and gave it a chance. All right, let's head out. Okay, guys, so I took the gamble and came back not knowing whether they would actually have anything to show off, but thankfully, ooh, the physical media gods definitely love me, guys, so I definitely came back and I saw some really cool stuff. Now, there is still areas of this which is not filled yet, but there definitely is more stuff that's filled in, which is really, really nice, to be honest, guys. And I talked to the third-party vendor who fills most of this stuff, and he actually just got in and filled all of this stuff. He actually came in early, built that display for How to Train Your Dragon, and then he left and he said, hey guys, can you guys fill the physical media for me? And they said, yeah, sure. And then he came back just now, like hours later, and nothing was out. So he was like scrambling to find stuff because he told me that there's been customers that have been looking for stuff and nothing's out, and he's frustrated by it, and there's a whole lot of frustration about it, guys. But honestly, though, I'm glad that I took the gamble, and the third-party vendor guy, he is actually really, really, really nice, and I'm glad that he put the product out. It was really cool to see some even more interesting and independent releases that we didn't see anywhere else, only at Walmart, guys. But no, I'm actually really, really happy about that, and go figure, you never know until you come back to a place. This is the first time I've ever really done that, but I'm kind of glad I did, guys. Alright, now let's head home and finish the video. Alright, everybody, that'll do it for the Blu-ray and DVD out and about video this week. And there was a certain level of unpredictability this week, for sure, guys, because I did not know what I was walking into when I saw that there was barely anything to show off at Walmart, and then going back hours later and there was definitely much more to show. When I do these out and abouts, guys, to be honest with you, I don't know what I'm walking into. I have no idea until I go right to the media section and then I see what they have. And like I said, there's a certain level of unpredictability to it that I can't control. And that's the fun of it, but it's also a little frustrating because when I go into a store and they don't have much to show off, I think to myself, well damn, why don't they have enough stuff? Why didn't they order it, or why didn't they put it out? And the reason why I do that sometimes is because I really want to show off as much as I can for you guys. Because at the end of the day, you know, I really want to show you everything that these stores have to offer. Because I want you to get the full on experience. And sometimes when they don't have enough to show off, I do feel like, you guys are not getting your money's worth like you should. I mean, I try to be entertaining in the videos and I try to do my best with what I got, but you really don't know until you walk in at that very moment and realize, wow, they have a lot of stuff here. I don't know how I'm gonna film all this, or damn, like they got nothing. Like you literally just don't know. It's always a gamble. It's always, one of those things where you just think to yourself that it could be better or it could be a lot worse. But no matter if we get a small amount of stuff or a big amount of stuff, I'm a movie lover, guys. I just want to show off the stuff for you guys. And if I can do that to the best of my ability, then I hope I've accomplished the goal in some small way. You know what I mean? But it was kind of funny because, a subscriber of mine ended up leaving a comment on one of the Out and About videos asking me, why do I go to Walmart first? Why not go to someplace like Best Buy? Which, to be honest with you, I have gone to Best Buy first a couple times doing these videos. The reason why, though, I go to Walmart first is because they're open 24 hours. So by the time midnight or 1 a.m. hits, you can put out the physical media. You can go in the back and grab boxes and put the physical media out. I mean, there's some titles that maybe you're waiting on the third-party vendor for early in the morning, but outside of that, during the nighttime, you can fill that stuff. They should be able to. Whereas places like Target or Best Buy, they open at like 8 or 9 p.m. and they're just starting to sort through boxes in the back room. They're just starting to bring stuff out to fill. And I try to give those places a lot of leeway and a little bit more time because I realize that, they need that extra time to put out all of the physical media and all the stock that they have. So I try to maybe, wait a little bit with those places. Whereas with Walmart, they should have this stuff out. So, when I do go and there's nothing there, you do feel like, really? But again, I still love going to Walmart, guys. I still love going to Walmart. I love looking at the independent releases. I love, seeing the exclusives that they have from time to time. But, you just think to yourself that, maybe physical media is not as important to these places as maybe we used to think it was. Because the third party vendor came to me, later in the day, and he was like, I had customers coming up to me asking me where some of this stuff was, and they were really looking for it. And he says he has an older couple that come up to him and wonder where the new releases are. So there is still a hunger for physical media out there, guys. And some of these stores, I feel like they don't really recognize it as much as they should. You should already be putting that stuff out for the customer. So, hopefully things change. Hopefully these stores have a little bit more priority for physical media. But I feel like with what I showed you guys in the video, with the maybe Walmart shrinking the physical media down a little bit, not sure it's as much of a priority as it used to be, and the same thing can be said for Target. These stores are not exactly going out of their way for physical media anymore, guys, so we get what we get, but I'm glad we get at least something, and I'm able to show you guys what they have to offer regardless. No matter what it is, I'm a movie lover, and something is definitely better than nothing. But that being said, there actually was quite a bit that came out this week. You had animation, you had adventure, you had romantic comedies, you had dramas, you had independent releases, you had 4K upgrades. There was a lot of stuff to show off, guys. So definitely let me know what you picked up. Hopefully it's something good. And for me, Well, I picked up a title on my doorstep from Severin Films right here, guys. Yeah, I got a really nice package from Severin Films right here. And this is part of their May releases, and I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is one weird and fucked up title. this, I saw the trailer for it, and I'm like, this is so messed up, and it feels like a weird fucking acid trip of a movie. And I don't know what I'm in for with this film, guys. I have no idea. It feels almost like it comes from the mind of Frank Henenlotter, like just really weird, bizarre B movie that I took the gamble on, I blind bought it, but you know what? It's something that feels like I'll really enjoy it. So I am really interested in what the experience is going to be on this film. I really do. Severin always really puts out good stuff, so I am really anticipating checking this bad boy out, guys, for sure. And I also picked up a title from Best Buy right here, guys. Actually, it's an upgrade. I do have the DVD, but I could not pass this up, guys. It's all kinds of insanity and craziness, but you know what? It's one that definitely deserves the upgrade for the collection. Better picture quality, some more interesting special features. Yeah, I'm definitely happy to delve into this bad boy, guys. So again, package from Best Buy, package from Severin Films. And truth be told, guys, there's actually a lot of really very interesting variety that I have for the month, guys. Whether we're talking about new releases, limited editions, out of print titles, weird B movies, there is a lot of very interesting stuff to show off. The haul is going to be quite the variety, and some stuff that you guys are not expecting, and some stuff that hopefully you guys might have predicted right on. I cannot wait to show you guys what I picked up in my Blu-ray pickups video, which will drop at the beginning of next month. It'll show off all of the releases that I picked up for May. And again, guys, it's going to be a good size haul. I am really excited about this one, so definitely stay tuned for that. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Check out the other Blu-ray and DVD Tuesday videos I do every single week. Check out the Blu-ray pickups I do every single month. Check out the theatrical movie reviews I do with my friends as well. We just put on the channel recently our John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum movie review. And guys, that is one hell of a movie, man. One kick-ass action film. And Bob and I really delved into our full thoughts on the movie. Plus, we did a really cool skit at the beginning, too. So, I am really proud of that review. Definitely check out our thoughts on that one, guys. Also, I did a special video talking about physical media versus streaming. Doing these out and abouts, I've heard a lot from you guys in the comments section about physical media and how some of these stores are not really focusing on it anymore, and a lot of physical media is dying in these places, and that it's really taken a decline. And with streaming really rising higher and higher in the way people watch their movies and their TV shows, I figured it was about time to finally do a video about it, guys. So I wanted to get my thoughts on it. I wanted to get my thoughts on the trends and the history behind all of it. And I brought in my friends John and Van, and we had a really wonderful discussion talking about the history of the formats, our personal experiences with it, what our thoughts on streaming are, where we think the trends are going to go and streaming is going to go as well. We delved into a lot of really wonderful topics for the video. I'm really proud of it. If you are somebody who is interested in the debate and the discussion and want to check out our thoughts, then definitely do it, man. It's such a fascinating video. I was really, really happy with doing it. I thought it came out better than I could have ever hoped. So definitely give that one a look, guys. On top of that, there's more reviews coming this weekend and a special video. I don't want to spoil it, guys, but it's definitely a thank you to you guys. So stay tuned for that one as well. But if you are a fan of movies and physical media, hit subscribe and be a part of the Film Fan Nation. I really do want to thank my subscribers, because it doesn't matter really whether I get 200 views on something or over 1,000. It honestly doesn't matter, guys, because the fact that you guys want to take time out of your day or evening, whatever time you choose, to watch a video of mine is really just God, it blows my mind. It really honestly blows my mind in a big bad way, guys. And the support that you give really makes me want to work harder on the channel. Because you know, I go out of my way, whether it's the reviews or the out and abouts or the pickups or anything, to really try to make the best videos that I possibly can. I don't always succeed. I'm not gonna lie. I don't always pull it off, but I do my best because I really want you guys to get the full enjoyment out of the channel that you really do. So I hope that I give good videos and give the love back to you guys, because quite honestly, you do so much for me that I really try to go out of my way for you guys. So I hope in some small way that I do that, guys. But I really want to thank you in a big bad way. I literally do have some of the best subscribers on YouTube, and I thank you guys all practically every day, even though I don't say it every day. I do definitely think it in a big bad way, guys. So thank you. And again, keep up to date with all the videos I'm doing through Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. FilmFan108. Keep up to date with everything I'm doing, plus special videos and pictures I do from time to time on social media as well, guys. Alright, I will see you back next week for a brand new Blu-ray and DVD out and about video. Take care, everybody, and happy hunting.